I'm not even dressed. I got a scarf on. Like, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are headed out tonight to go to a birthday party for Pat, for one of his networking social media friends. It is cocktail attire, and I actually don't have any cocktail dresses for me to wear. So I'm going to wear something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and get ready. I'm about to shower and then do my skincare and then come back and start my makeup. So just got the shower, did my skincare. Glowy, absolutely. Get into it. I'll show you the skincare routine one day. I'm about to start my makeup now that my skincare has like soaked into my skin a little bit. So I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enrich face base, and then the One Size Secure to Sweat. I'll typically use this, especially as like start to get warmer. I'm a sweaty girl. Drenched. So this one definitely helps a lot during the summer, starting to get warmer, or like whenever we go into like a party or something, I'll use this because again, very sweaty girl. So I'm going to first use the face base though. Really don't need a lot. Also because I just did my skincare, so my face moisturizer is still pretty much on top of my skin, so I don't need too much of this. Like it's citrus, but it's not citrus. I don't know. I'm like, it smells like vitamins. It smells like vitamin C vitamins. Anyway, gonna let that soak in, and then I'm gonna do the next one, which is the Secure to Sweat. For the Secure to Sweat, I'm really just mainly gonna put that like up in here. I'll put it like around here because I'll tend to like sweat a lot like around here. So right now I'm just gonna use the fan to like really dry down my face of all the product, and then I'll go in with like literally a little bit, because if you use too much of this and like you don't put it on, like patting it on like properly, it'll like start to peel and flake up and literally mess up your makeup. And I've had times when I'm like deep in it and I'm like, all right, we're almost done, and then it's flaking up on me. So you want to make sure that it's very much dry, very much so dry. And then you'll go in with that. So one second. All right, and then once that is dried down, I'm gonna get less than the pea size. This thing be squeezing out. I'm like, relax. It's not even that deep, house. Put it on like that. Boom, 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 boom. Then you want to start warming it. 2 fingers warming it. You want to warm that up, okay? Once you feel that heat, tack. You want to tack it down where you want to focus it at. So I want to focus it there. Now I want to focus it here. Yep, fan. Make sure everything is dry before you even bother. We're gonna make sure everything is dry. Chat going off. So the party that we're going to tonight is for one of Pat's friends who he helps with like some social media content. Yeah, it's her birthday. So Pat just ran out to grab her a gift before we head out, because can't be those people that show up without a gift. Like, please be so for real. We're 30 plus, like, come on.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Patrick, the lid's already off.
Yeah. I don't care what nobody say. Them soap brows, I can't get with the soap brows, boo. Like 2016 brownie. Like modified, please, because I was looking back like, girl, they was very much 90 degrees squared. Ow. They were very much 90 degrees squared, but the darkness of it, like the arch of it, absolutely. It's always going to be 2016 for me. And I get compliments on my brows all the time, so I'm gonna keep it rocking. Keep it rocking. Keep it rocking. So and that's why I be silent. Like everything else I can talk through, but like for my brows, please. Please. Okay. Yeah, so so the theme for tonight, or the attire of the night, is it's like cocktail party. I do not have like any like cocktail dresses. I have like dresses, but they're not like cocktail dresses. They're like date night dresses, like date night, dinner with the girls, nice summer breeze type dresses. I don't think that's what it is. So I do not have a dress to wear. I think I'm just gonna wear some slacks. Slacks. I don't know. I'm kind of a tomboy. Oh, I don't know. Obviously not. I'm doing my makeup. When it comes to like dressing now, like I feel like a mix of like girly but like dressed down, tomboy glam. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all see it. We'll see. But right now I'm just putting on some brow gel, and then go ahead and throw on some concealer. We're gonna get this show on the road. We're gonna stay in your room, have a good time. Cheers to the girls' trip. Cheers, bitch. You better watch those B words. You better watch those. It's the Morphe Filter Effect concealer. Soft Radiance. For like the bone of it, I like to use like a slightly lighter concealer, so that is 24. And then for like the inner part, go in with like my actual color, give a little contour, and that's 30. I don't want to hear nothing about me using it. It's my bottle. So and then once that is dried down, you're gonna get the pad.
Break it down.
You know that Nicki Minaj meme where it's like
You look stunning.
Gracias.
One eternity later. Just around the ribbon. Alright, we are going to use the Fenty Skin Tint for foundation. I don't use too much. Throw a little on the cheeks. I cannot find my brush. Okay. Then we're gonna go in. Just throw that in there. Just to buff it out. Buff out my concealer. We're gonna buff out the contour.
don't know what I'm doing with my mouth, so don't say nothing. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, what are you doing with your mouth? I'm trying to make sure nothing creased, bitch. Like, relax. I remember every year I'd be like, all right, y'all, New Year's resolution. I'm not going to cuss. And then what happened is, what you do? Yep. Somebody pissed me off. And I said, you mother. I kind of want to go in a little harder on the contour, on the nose, but excuse me, I digress. All right, now it's time for powder, y'all. The good stuff. We got One Size powder, and I wanted to try the ultra pink one. So I got the ultra pink, and I've been using that to like go in my under eye to like give like a brighter effect. And then I have Sweet Honey, which is like where I'll set everything else. First, I'm gonna go in with the One Size ultra pink. But yeah, that's what it looked like. You'll see that. A little pink. And when I first saw this, I was like, girl, you're brown. You're brown. You're a brown skin. You are very much, let me do this one first because she seemed to be wanting to cut up. But, yeah, I was like, girl, you are very much brown. Are you sure? You know, that's what we want to do. And I was like, yeah, girl, we gonna try it out. We gonna try it out. Trying to make sure these motherfuckers stay buffed out. Now, I kind of do like a mixture of bacon and pressing it in. So this is like a dry sponge. And I'm just like getting some up and ever so slightly pressing it in. Not slightly, really. Not slightly at all. Pressing that in into like the skin. So like, get it to clear up. Get it to set. And then do the same in my eye, for my under eye, for my, eyebrow concealer. Ooh, drop it down, low to the floor. Step on it, step on it, step on it, oh. Step on it, step on it, step on it, up. Now sweat it, let's get that nice and pressed in. Again, same thing. They really be silent. I don't know. I be listening to a podcast. You'll be listening to the Reddit stories. People like, damn, Reddit. Am I the a-hole for... What was the dumbest one I heard recently? I don't know. Of course, I can go all day and tomorrow. Now I can't think of that one story. But the stories be so like, girl, you know, this is a dumb question, right? This is a dumb situation. Not even dumb, but just like, this shouldn't be a question, basically. A lot of those things should be questions. That's what I get. Anyway, once I've set like my under eye and then like my eyelids and stuff, that's when I start to go in with the Sweet Honey, and that's what that one looks like. And then with the Sweet Honey, basically the same thing, but we're just going everywhere else. So I'm just wiping off like the excess like on my hand so there's not too much powder. So I saw Jackie Aina puff out her cheeks while setting her powder, so now I puff out my cheeks while setting my setting powder. I don't know, that's what I do. Don't worry about what I do, I just do me. Just gonna brush off that excess powder. Yes. Yes. Got our bronzer. I like bam. Now, I like to do my setting spray once I like have everything on the powders and everything like that set. From the setting spray, and then I do like the then once I do like my setting spray, since all the things like powder down and things like that, I'll go ahead and go in with this hectically. And then I'll do my highlight and my blush, and then actually do my mascara and my lashes, and then I'll do my highlight and my blush, or vice versa. Either way, we'll see which one comes up today, because anytime I get to explaining my makeup routine is when I end up throwing it off whack. So that's why I'm not really saying too much.
Oh God, they try to drown me in this hole. I cannot see. A nigga, goddamn.
Oh, reliable. Oh, 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 alrighty. Oh. Alright, so again, this is how I get them on. This is the best way I've had that has worked for me. I have to do double glue. That means I need glue at my lash strip, on my lash line, and I need glue on the lash itself. Otherwise, it historically has not worked out. I've done it this way and it's not worked out. I guess it just depends on the fish or the fry. This is what it's gonna get it to get on and stay on, get down and lay down for me, or I'm be fighting for my life. Girl, close your mouth. I'm going with these drones, alright? Once it's on there, you see it? Y'all see it? Alright, once it's there, take this drone, clamp. So that is like flush. I'm gonna go back in with this one. Really just kind of switch between these two, until it's on there and it's locked in. I'm gonna do the other one and be right back. I'm on her bra strap. She's on my. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's my. Hey. Okay. This is Fancy Matchstick and Rum. I literally only wear this highlighter. I don't know. I just feel like it goes. It makes sense. It makes sense. I put it on the cheeks. I put a little right there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Lock in for alright, so I put highlight on, and then I go in with my Juvia's Place. This is, which one is this? It's on the front. So you were probably already looking at it. But this is the Juvia's Place Blush Rogue Volume 5. Pretty. It looks super bright. It is super bright. Don't get me wrong. It is super pigmented. I typically just use this one because this one is actually very, very pink. It looks more red, but it's actually more pink. So I typically just use the bottom one. But if I feel like having blush blindness, I may grab a little bit of that. So I already have my highlight, and I don't typically blend it out before I put my blush on. I'll just kind of place my blush over that a little bit, and then we're gonna go in. And as I'm like buffing out my blush and keeping it like on my cheekbone and bringing it up, I'm also buffing out the line of the highlighter while like blending it. So like the blush is shimmery, the highlight is shimmery. You see that? Yeah. Yeah, I love my man because he. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the way you are. And then with whatever is left on the brush, I'll go in and like buff out the nose highlight. So I'll buff that one out. I try not to do too much because I really don't want to lose the narrowness of the contour. So that is really more or less it. And then I'll like get dressed. I'll do my hair, get dressed, and then I'll do my lips. So we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. But that is it for the makeup more or less for now. This is the darker one, so it is a little bit darker. You see, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, you see? Yeah. So then I'm just gonna buff that one out. That is the look, more or less. More or less. Like I said, bitch, I will go in with the blush. I'm looking at it on camera as opposed to just the mirror. But yeah. Clean as you go, clean as you go, clean as you go, clean as you go. We got things to do. Clean as you go, clean as you go, clean, 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 clean as you go, go. This is a lip stain. Just gonna pop that on in the meantime. Because typically all I end up doing anyway is liner, lip stain, and then I may do like a pop of pink. I don't know if I want to do a pink lip or a red lip tonight. I've been rocking with the pink lip a lot. I've been loving it. It's been so cute. It's been coming out so good. All right, so all the makeup is on. Drenching ourselves again. We got our airbrush Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless setting spray. Once we got that lugger up, so you need to get this fan. I think I charged this fan 8 months ago, and I haven't charged it since, and it hasn't died. And it's also a battery bank, so it's been an amazing purchase. Okay. Then we have our one size setting spray, of course, on till dawn. Catch your breath. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. But it eats. I see it. Sick. I'm not even dressed. I got a scarf on. Like, Sick. Let's get dressed. We got the straighteners going. I have not taken my doobie down in a few days. So, there should still be some curl. Look crazy right there. You see that line? Anytime I do my makeup with my scarf on, I always be like, girl, you gonna have that line. You gonna have to pull that. Ow. Shit. You gonna have to pull that that brush back out. Give me a second. Yeah, that's great. It's crazy as my hair do not be staying straight. It's already curling up at the root. From the rooter to the tutor. Alright, I'm gonna go press these. We'll press these roots, lay these edges, add a little bing bop boom. I'll be back.
That's your responsibility. That's not my responsibility.
I don't know.
Maybe
The
I'll let you stay with her.
curls was tight. Was getting tight. So I don't know. I'm about to lay them edges down, fix this part of my makeup.
It's all
then
on your conscience at the end of the day.
probably should. What time is it?
If you feel like you might
7:06. So I got time. Somebody, I'm gonna just put my lay my edges down, throw my scarf on, but that's it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed, and then I'll come back with like last touches. So get ready.
Alright, so this is Ruby Kisses lip liner in burgundy, straight from the hair store. It ain't broke, don't fix it. I actually have relatively small top lips, so I don't take my liner all the way in. I just kind of take it right up into the bow and then like stop it there, because otherwise it's going to collapse in. And then this is Huda Beauty Matte Power Bullet matte lipstick. This is Huda Beauty Honeymoon lipstick. I can say that better. This is a color. I don't know. This is Huda Beauty matte lipstick and Honeymoon. Like, for my skin tone, it is like, you see it, you see it, you see it. Okay. Tuck that in. Gold chain. Got my Apple Watch. Just be taking stuff. You be trying to get ready. Go turn around and grab it. Go on. Go on. Give me a second. Can I finish? Alright, so I got my necklace on. Apple Watch. Gotta go ahead. Put my ring on. I typically wear it. Let me floss on you right quick. Sorry. And then throw my wearing band and my ring on. And then, okay, it's a little slippy. Slip slide loose. And then we're gonna do on some bangles, you know. Go home, motherfucker. And I got these cute earrings. Those are cute. Currently obsessed, so I'm gonna throw those on. I'll tell you where I got them if they want to give me a deal, but you know. It's like, I got fashion over. Call me though, girl. Like, girl. Yeah. That's cute. So, this is gonna be the outfit. Just a black off the shoulder top, little pant, slack situation. I was going to wear these little red joints or whatever, because I need a pedicure. I was like, it's not that like my feet are rough, but the polish is. So I'm like, I don't really see these though for the fit, mainly because the bow is, I don't know, this is a fall. This is a fall winter shoe for me. So I think I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit and pop a toe out, even though I really ain't got it to show out. I'm just gonna rock out in these. I really like these shoes. They mad comfy. Like, they don't really draw too much, and it goes with my bag. So honestly, just gonna risk it for the biscuit. Throw these on. My pants is mad long. I'm short, I'm only 5'5", so the pants are gonna cover my feet anyway. And if you're looking at hard, right there. And honestly, I'm blind anyway, so if I can't see it, why should you? You know what I mean? So, yeah. My perfume is going to be the Kayali Vanilla 28. Anyway, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. All right. Check the fit, check the bag, check the ring. I'm out. I will see you all in the next one. Have a good night.